Preface. The reasons why women are attracted to older guys. Welcome to the video on my channel today. Let's get started with the first 9 items. Women observe older guys and the reasons behind these characteristics that make older men so alluring. Not only about appearances, but also about the assurance, expertise, and knowledge that, as women get older, they frequently want more than superficial traits. And elder males have distinct qualities that distinguish yourself. We'll examine these qualities and how they appeal to the more profound desires women have, regardless of whether you're trying to learn more about attraction or what ladies actually observe while you're in the appropriate location. Let's start with the number. Women are frequently attracted to one voice. Voice, masculinity, and nothing captures this more successfully than a deep, composed, and assured voice. They pay close attention and determine whether your voice sounds mature, masculine, and encountered more than just the words themselves. It's your speech that matters. Their focus on a modulated voice that is well-moded can be immensely reassuring and demonstrating the depth of your engagement encounters as well as the assurance that comes with growing up. On the other hand, a monotone or unsteady voice might imply anxiety or a lack of passion. Hence, it's crucial to concentrate on the modulation and intonation of your tone while staying loyal to your inherent voice to prevent unease, a voice that radiates confidence and tranquility. Charisma, it exudes a sense of power and confidence, giving ladies a sense of security, and admired the elder man's spoken pattern, mature confidence. A composed demeanor. The richness, intonation, and texture of his voice conveys a multitude of this type of encounter and emotional depth. Warm and endearing voice is incredibly appealing and comforting in a Stoic. The way a well-regulated voice conveys inner fortitude and steadiness of a Stoic individual stays calm and speak clearly when under pressure. Steady and quantified, this stability can be very alluring since it implies emotional intelligence and a robust, imagine a character in a predicament. Assurance in which a father gently comforts his kids with a calm and kind speech and calm manner echoed in his voice offers consolation and a feeling of safety. This capacity to keep your cool and project confidence by his voice alone conveys his stoicism. Ability to interact socially, keeping your speech regulated and well-moded, can provide a captivating presence of his warm voice and depth, increases the closeness of the moment that leaves a deep impression. Number 2, confidence, and number 9, confidence transcends appearance. The focus of a woman frequently gravitates toward in the direction of an elderly man's self-assurance isn't just about being bold, but rather an ingrained confidence that results from experience as well as wisdom. Women have an innate ability to discern when a man has a true sense of self-assurance and an optimistic view of life, the way an elderly man exudes an air of standing up, looking straight ahead, and a genuine smile conveys a lot about his inner calm and stability. Such qualities are naturally appealing. Due to the fact that they indicate maturity and dependability, attributes that are extremely admired in a mate. Think about a man who enters a room in a composed manner, shoulders back and looking at other people without reluctance. Conversations between him and the sincere desire to listen more than he talks. And when he does, what he says are quantified, and this man is stoic and attentive. Values staying calm in the face of difficulties and radiating gained self-assurance that attracts others. His serene demeanor toward him serves as a ray of steadiness, providing a feeling of emotional stability. Peace without drama, safety for those in his vicinity. This quiet assurance is alluring since it makes a friendly and inclusive environment that women, in particular, find irresistible quality, since it implies an individual who feels confident in himself and mindful of the number 3 outfit. 7th level of satisfaction when wearing the domain of dressing. It is frequently stated that a man's appearance conveys more weight compared to his sharp facial features. A well-considered appearance can make a strong declaration in the dating game. Your hair is well-groomed in your style. Shined shoes, a self-assured smile, and a nice outfit and a unique watch can greatly increase your attractiveness to women. Your attire is among the women's initial impressions of you. Even if you don't have a natural charm, leader or a Hollywood star's body star who always wears nice clothes can improve your standing in their eyes. Ladies value the work you've put into your appearance. This endeavor demonstrates that you take pride in showcasing your finest self, which is naturally appealing. Your sense of fashion and attire reflect your individual's interests, personality, and the importance you attach to. Why wouldn't a lady express herself? Attracted to a man who looks after. Keeping himself well groomed is more than just communicating with others, is about communicating. You are regarded as the Stoic, the idea of concentrating on what you can command. You might not be in charge of how other people see you, but you have power over your appearance. Consider yourself a man who wears intention, demonstrates his self-respect. And those in his immediate vicinity, for example, imagine going to a social gathering where you put on a sharp suit and a timeless watch. And well-maintained shoes. Your appearance says a lot before you even say a word. This first impression has the power to tone that you use in your conversations. Self-assurance and focus. A woman at the event observes your careful grooming and well-chosen clothing. This observation piques interest in your character and way of life that result in a meaningful dialogue along the same lines. Additionally, wearing nice clothes can show off your Stoic people prefer a simple method of fashion's preference for quality over quantity. Timeless pieces over fads, exhibit self-control, and a concentration on the necessities. It demonstrates your appreciation for substance as opposed to superficiality, as a quality that many women can relate to. In addition, wisdom and life experience. Knowledge is alluring. Your mannerisms can spark a discussion. Sharing your passions and life experiences. A customized clothing or a distinctive accessory may allude to your vacation interests, or maybe these little clues can help you in your career. Captivate women and invite them to study. Have you got the number 4, 6, and 7 smiles? Ever attracted a woman's attention with a smile? Simply a smile. A smile is among the first observations made by women regarding men, and it might serve as the catalyst for a romantic relationship in the field of Stoic philosophy, and a sincere grin represents peace and fortifies presence, making it an effective social relationships. A genuine, pleasant grin can be. It is quite lovely and appealing. Acts as an implicit expression of warmth and kindness, reducing tension. While fostering a constructive environment, your A grin communicates a message without using words. Strong message, it's a manifestation of the Stoic principle of maintaining composure, and composed despite the challenges of life, confronts a man who frequently smiles. Despite the difficulties he might encounter, exhibits fortitude and a constructive perspective, characteristics that are inherently appealing to women. This approachability can greatly raise the likelihood that you will be seen as captivating, alluring, and sensual. A smile can also serve as a greeting, displaying your openness and willingness to accept hair with stunning eyes and a smile that assured stance, and you possess a strong combo that your eyes can express depth and sincerity, whereas a self-assured posture conveys stability and assurance, both of which are quite appealing. Attributes. Consider a moment when you were attracted to someone merely due to their smile, that the first interaction can serve as the basis for a more profound partnership. By smiling frequently, you build a behavior consistent with the Stoic. Focusing on what you can is a practice. Regulate your own behavior, and this behavior not only improves your conversations with others, but also encourages inner peace and tranquility. 5. Your smell. If a woman is involved, naturally drawn to a man who will seek intimacy through physical contact and closeness with him, but if that man has a foul odor, it becomes into strong boundaries. Women value a man who upholds morals. She finds it almost impossible to want to occupy the same bed with him. A nice aroma is vital. It's not only about cleanliness, but concerning the appeal of sophistication as well and maturity. The decision for an older man, either his natural scent or cologne, greatly affects how women view. For him, a well-selected scent can be extremely alluring, making you stand out. It shows your personality from the crowd. paying close attention to details and maintaining both, which are very appealing attributes. A man with a pleasant scent radiates confidence and charisma, as this understated appeal suggests that you are capable of caring for yourself, which is really enticing. Think about this. The sense of scent is strongly associated with emotions and memories. Consider how a certain fragrance can return you to a particular point in time or arouse strong feelings. This is the impact that your fragrance can have on others who select the appropriate cologne, can make enduringly favorable impressions, leaving a lasting impression. Taking a stoic stance on personal. Choosing a perfume and grooming regimen means recognizing the effects of these minor information about your general presence and relationships. It's important to accept self-control and acknowledging that something as basic as fragrance can have a significant impact on how people view, and keep in mind that your hair is number 6. 5. Your hair. If you believe that your gray hair is a disadvantage, reconsider adopting. In fact, having gray hair might make you look more OP. There are a lot of young women. Discover a salt and pepper appearance, or maybe a bald head, that is well groomed to be very. Being gorgeous means embracing your age. And projecting assurance, gray hair is not simply about age, and it represents knowledge, adulthood, and a certain charm that younger men frequently don't, which indicates that you have lived the kind of life you are reliable and steady. Take into consideration the viewpoint of Stoicism, in which acceptance and self-assurance are crucial factors, rather than bemoaning your hair's graying. Accept it as a necessary component of your path. Your gray hair reveals something about adaptability, development, and acceptance. Can be really alluring to consider individuals such as Bruce Willis, who personify the allure of a neatly shaven head, a strong, self-assured appearance confidence. Yet while accepting your personal and financial stability, security is essential. Having natural hair color is essential to keep ladies groomed and preserve proper hygiene. Pay attention to details, and disregard hair care might convey a sense of inadequacy. Cleanliness and a chic haircut, whether it's a close shave, a totally gray shave, or a clean shave, can significantly increase. Your appeal is more than just the hue of gray hair, but the way you wear it is an honorific in the field of Stoicism, which is evidence of the capacity to overcome obstacles in life. Accept it completely and allow it to be a part of your identity. It represents a depth of personality that is both captivating and appealing. In a society that is fixated on your gray hair, distinguishes you as a young person, an individual who has traveled the world and appeared. 7. Ladies who are wiser than you notice. Your women take note of your face. Number 2. Women take note of your face. Thus, this is, unquestionably, maintaining a high-profile shape suggests that you look after well. Do you need a really attractive person for yourself? Face completely. Not everyone is destined to look like. If women cared, Hollywood celebs. There would be a lot more about that. What really are the world's unmarried men? Having proper grooming practices is important. This is consistent with Stoic thought, which highlights self-control and giving it your all. Imagine yourself entering a space with a neatly styled beard, regardless of length and tidy, or completely developed and styled. Your beard should demonstrate your focus on attention to detail, and your look demonstrates to ladies your self-respect. And pay attention to your appearance. Presenting a well-groomed image to the world is not about self-importance. Proper grooming is regarding self-control and stoicism. And self-respect teach us to concentrate on the things we can manage, while you cannot alter your inherent characteristics, can decide how well you take care of them. This way of thinking enables you to develop a powerful, self-assured presence that draws others. Consider grooming to be a component of your regular routines. That these behaviors exhibit shows you respect yourself, and consequently will respect other people. Women see this degree of consideration and discipline, finding it appealing and assuring them that it's not about possessing flawless aspects, but about demonstrating that you work hard to appear your best. Sense of direction. Being aware of your life's goals. This endeavor demonstrates your integrity and dependability when you maintain your appearance consistently. You convey the idea that you're reliable and steady in other domains also of your life. Furthermore, proper grooming involves more than just appealing to others, but regarding how it makes. When you realize how you look, you feel best, you present yourself with more poise and self-assurance. This inner self-assurance is what really attracts people to. You possess a silent strength that comes from being aware that you have authority over your personal life. And your number 8 is the third choice. Your eyes are the next thing you'll notice. Your eyes are what ladies notice about you, and the manner in which you examine theirs. The older man's eyes are deep and intensity that reflects true maturity. Curiosity and assurance in your gaze tell a life tale that is full of experience as well as. They disclose the adventures and wisdom, difficulties and pleasures you've experienced. When you look a woman in the eye, it represents the possibility of an intensely romantic link your look to your eyes can communicate. Understanding, trust, and women are lured to fulfilled lives because the fact that your eyes reflect more than only your outside look, they express your feelings and personality. A resolute, self-assured appearance can enthrall them and produce a nonverbal communication. In contrast, if your eyes are continuously, it may dart or seem inert. Show a lack of interest or insecurity. Keeping a constant gaze shows interest and assurance. Seeing things stoically, your eyes should exude composed intelligence and appearance. True strength is taught by Stoicism, originates internally, and that your external look, particularly your eyes, should reflect your inner peace and power. While interacting with a younger woman, your eyes should project a feeling of purpose and steadfastness, reflecting on your life's adventure and your inner strength. Keep in mind that the eyes are a window. They can convey a lot to the soul. Refined communication, the influence of words and body language without saying a word by keeping you make meaningful eye contact. That you are in the here and now, and that you cherish the interaction. This strategy not only draws in, but also cultivates a deeper, more significant. Your number is the 4th relationship number. Have you ever used the 9 postures? Entered a room and had the impression that you owned it without uttering a single word, which is the importance of posture, which goes beyond. It's about standing up straight. Sense of authority that comes from an implicit directive that forces people to pay focus. Picture walking into a room where you straighten your back, shoulders, and spine. Your head held high during this quiet display of power can enthrall an audience, putting you at the center of care as you become older. Keeping this posture turns into a struggle with gravity. However, it's a worthwhile game to play. Out, particularly among women with less. You have to share your winter experience. You are a person with a story to share. Someone who has encountered difficulties, and Victoria's science came into being. Reports that the hair is neat and the grooming is good are necessary, but posture is the. If magic is real, it doesn't matter if whether or not you're conventionally appealing. If you are confident and stand tall, you radiate a sense of, I am here, I am solid, I'm telling the truth. Women have a 6th. They don't just make sense of these things. Observe your coffee cup. They're reading you the entire package, the way you show yourself, and the way it's about the first time you confront the world. Your first impression, if you wish to turn heads and not simply disappear into the background, now is the time to modify your position. Consider it from a Stoic perspective. Take charge of what you can, and let go of your posture and what you can't. Physical presence and style. Maintaining a sharp appearance is important within your power. Accept it and allow. It speaks for you as soon as you enter a space with your shoulders raised in a self-assured manner. It conveys a sense of strength and confidence that women locate irresistible. This goes beyond vanity, is about projecting a sense of conclusion on strength and resilience. Thank you for seeing Stoicism. Makes me think that we should hope that video provided you with information on the first women's observations of older males and their reasons. These attributes are really alluring. Keep in mind that age isn't the only factor. Regarding the assurance, knowledge, and self-assured demeanor that comes with experience. If you liked this video, please remember to, such as tap the notification button and subscribe. Bell in order to avoid missing any future information about romantic relationships and the Stoic ideals. Inform us in the comment on the attributes you believe stand out. Stay confident until the next time. and lead a purposeful life.